Rose Garden family. So today I have a very special treat for you all. Now most of my Hispanic friends are gonna see this beginning video and say to themselves, ooh, we know what she's making. She's making coquito. And you're right, but you're also very wrong. See, because I'm going back to my history. I'm going back to when I was a little girl, growing up in the Bronx, in New York. And a lot of Puerto Rican moms, maybe even some dads, would make these things called limbes. And they came in all different flavors. You can get them in cherry and grape and just multiple flavors. But my ultimate favorite was always the coconut. Oh my goodness, the coconut. It was so good. Now what they would do is if they lived in the third or fourth or fifth floor of their apartments, you would know who sold them. And you would go up to their windows and you would call out to their names and you would say, hey, I want some limbes. And they would send down a bucket on a rope. And inside the bucket, you would put a piece of paper saying how many you wanted and what flavors you wanted. And then they'd roll that bucket back up. And then in its place, they would put your limbes. So today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make coquito, Puerto Rican coquito. And in most coquitos, you add rum. So that's your choice, but this is for the kiddies. So we're not gonna be adding rum today, but if you want, you can always add rum. And then I'm gonna teach you how to make limbes. So you're gonna take that coquito treat and you're gonna freeze it. Now, if you want, you can throw a little bit of alcohol rum in there and enjoy it yourself. But yeah, today we're gonna stick to the kiddies. Stay tuned. Today's recipe are 1 can of coconut milk, leche de coco, 1 can of cream of coconut, crema de coco, 2 to 3 cans of evaporated milk, a half a can of sweetened condensed milk, give or take, a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla pure extract. So now we've got all our ingredients in the blender and we're just gonna blend it. That should do it. Let's see. Oh yes, perfect. So now that we've got all our ingredients mixed together, we're just gonna pour a little bit into each of our cups. Ooh, I made a mess. It's a little hard to do this one-handed, but you guys get the gist, okay? And then we are going to top it with just a little bit more of the cinnamon. Just a little sprinkle on top. That's it. Just a little sprinkle. Won't put too much on that one because kids might not like too much of that. Just a little sprinkle. That's it. And now we're gonna put them in the freezer for about 8 hours or overnight and see how these turns out. While I was getting all the ingredients to make our coquito, I found this. And I thought, that would taste really good as an icy. So we're gonna add this can to the leftover. I've made 8 cups of the coquito, ices, limbes. And now we're gonna add this to the remaining liquid and we'll have some pina colada ones to go with. All right, so we've added our pina colada and we're going to make some of those. Now we won't put cinnamon on top just so we can differentiate between the two because they do look very similar considering they were made with the same mix. The only difference is we added the pina colada mix after making 8 cups of the Coquito limbe. Okay, last one. Okay, so about 8 hours or overnight in the freezer, and we'll be back when it's done. It's been overnight, and our Coquito and our pina colada ices are now officially done. They are so good. And I just wanted to show you that how a lot of the cinnamon goes to the bottom, but it adds for really good flavor. My favorite parts are usually the top and then the bottom. The top gets like a creamy coating to it, and then of course the bottom is where all the sweetness is, but they're good all around. Also, I wanted to let you guys know these are 4-ounce cups that I made these in. So I was able to make 16 cups for 8 of the Coquito and 8 of the pina coladas. And for the pina colada, like I said, it was the first time I was making it. So if you want to add some pineapple juice, or maybe just some pineapples all together, crushed pineapples, probably would taste a little bit more pineapple-y, because they still tasted kind of coquito-y, but they were still very good. And yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit me with a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell if you want to see more videos, because I definitely got more coming your way. And thank you, everybody, and bye. See you next time.